Hey everybody, welcome to Paul Mash TV, bringing you the very best indie country from all over the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen, he is Paul.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Paul Mash TV. We're glad that you could join us today. And we got a great interview lined up for you. But just to remind you, there are different ways you can contact us. Go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. That's our official Paul Mash page. And just give us a like and let us know what we can do for you. Just send us an inbox and say hello. And you can say hello as well by emailing us. That's capital P, lowercase MASHTV, all one word, at gmail.com. And you're always guaranteed a response either way. And be sure to click that subscribe button right there. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can always keep up with the latest episodes whenever they become available. So we hope that you'll do that for us, and we'd love to hear from you. Right now, from Glasgow, Scotland, we have Mary Kathleen Burke, and she's a DJ as well, and also as well as a singer. And we got a great song that comes on after the interview, and we hope that you enjoy it. So without further ado, let's welcome Mary Kathleen Burke on Paul Mash. Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome back to another interview. And today from Glasgow, United Kingdom, formerly from Ireland, by the way, we have Mary Kathleen Burke. Thanks for joining us, Mary.
Hi, Paul. Nice to be here.
It's good to have you on the show. I know we've been struggling a little bit to get you on the show, and I know you're busy and things come up, but at least we're glad we're here.
Been very busy over the last few weeks, and
excuse me.
Just with between radio shows and video and different stuff. And I wanted to hold my new video. I wanted to hold the interview back until I had the new video for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, first of all, why don't you tell us your story about why you decided to become a musician? I mean, everybody has their own story. Why don't we hear your story on it?
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think I don't think you always decide to be a musician. Mm-hmm. And then in my case, I think from about 9-10 years of age, I had this feeling that I could play musical instruments and whatever, and I did. I could play a bit of piano, a bit of accordion, not in an astonishing way or anything, but I could take a tune out of thing without, reading music or anything. And then when I was 10, my mum got me a guitar, and I just kind of went on from there, taught myself how to play, and then I found my singing voice and started to sing, and here we are all these years. I'm still trying.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of your influences? Since you're originally from Ireland, I'm sure some Irish singers maybe come to mind, or maybe some here in America. Maybe you can let us know a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, I grew up hearing country and Irish music mostly on the radio, and Philomena Begley would have been a big influence on me. And there was her and there was Margot. They were like the queens of country music in Ireland when I was growing up. And then I started to listen to all the American songs as well, and I very much more like traditional country music, like Dolly Parton, Jean Shepherd, and I also love kind of very rootsy country, which I would class Iris DeMent, who's one of my biggest influences in music, as. And I also like John Prine, and there's so many singers out there that that inspire me. But the main lady that I would aspire to is Iris DeMent, and of course this new video that I've brought out, the lady from Nova Scotia, who sadly passed away about 7-8 years ago, Rita McNeil. And I remember when Rita McNeil's music first came on, and it was on Top of the Pops, and it was like this lady who had been a cleaner and suddenly was just catapulted to instant fame with a song called The Working Man. And I just loved her voice and loved her personality, and she had quite a story as well. Quite a sad life, really. Very painful upbringing and things. So I just decided to record one of her songs. Although this song that I've just put out on video, I'm not sure who wrote it. I don't think it was Rita, but she recorded it and made a lovely job of it. And so I thought, well, I'll have a go as well. And so that's how it's out there now. I actually released it in 2015, and I felt that it hasn't had the airtime or exposure that it should have. So that's why I've recorded that.
Okay. Well, have you had any albums out, or are you getting ready to do some albums? Maybe you could talk a little bit about.
I have 3 albums. My first album was released in 2008 by Green Tracks Recordings, and that's a contemporary kind of folk and traditional label here based in Scotland. So that was quite a big thing for me, and my debut album went out worldwide and had tremendous reviews, and I still have people interested in that. But there was still that bit of country in me, you know. I like both folk and country music, so I independently released my second album in 2016, and then I wrote an album myself. So the second album, the first album is called A Song in Our Heart. It can be got on Green Tracks. The second album is Sweet as a Melody, and as I told you earlier, I'm a big Iris Dement fan, and that's one of her songs, so that's the title track, and it's all mainly country, and there's some self-penned songs on that one as well. And then the third album is totally all my own work, the lyrics and the music, and it's called A Heart Inside the Rain. And some of it's quite sad, you know. It's about loss and love, and also loss in people that, you know, who've died, and recovering from depression, and just my perceptions, I think, on different things in life. And it's a bit like my music, you know. It was difficult for me to compose music because I don't read the dots or anything, but I have a good understanding of how to play the guitar and to put chord structures and things together. So that's what I did, and I am intending to release some more of my own music after this video. We'll see how this is received. It's had quite a lot of interest since I put it up there a couple of days ago, and hopefully on your show now it might get some more exposure, so that's great.
Yeah, of course that's what we try to do with musicians like you, is try to get the word out on all of them, and I try to do my best to do that.
You're doing a great job, Paul. I've watched a lot of your episodes, and I'm a bit like you in that respect, in that I've been doing a radio program or producing my own radio show for 11 years now, and I just recently joined with a different station called Donegal Bay FM, which I'm sure you're very familiar with, and it's a great wee station, and I love to promote other artists as well. Especially there's so much real talent out there that really has been ignored by mainstream, and I just think that's wrong. And so I know I can't change the world or anything, but I can maybe help some people along the way and help them to get their music heard. And I know what it's like being a singer-songwriter myself, and how difficult it is on that journey to try and establish yourself as an act, and get people interested and get people basically buying your music. And it's okay putting it out there on Facebook and things, but you've got to be able to draw your own fan base, and that's what it's really all about. And if you can bring them people that when you're putting a show out there, they're going to all turn up and pay a fiver or whatever to get in and see you, and that kind of helps you to put money together to make more music. And it does cost a lot of money, and it's very different in today's music scene, I think, than that it used to be. You had managers who would come along and invest some money in you. Now that's not really happening very much. You've got to invest yourself. So you're a business like any other business, I suppose, and you're trying to sell what you've got. So
yeah. Well, I appreciate your kind words about my show. I'm getting positive feedback all the time, and it's only good.
Yeah. It's very good. It's very good, and I it's great for, as I said, people like myself who are trying to get their music heard. And I mean, there's there is a lot of country channels and things like that, and Irish TV, and I don't know. I seem to be hitting a brick wall. And I've spent lots of money making videos, and I still haven't had any airtime on the TV stations over there. So maybe if somebody's watching out there and you've got a show, please get in touch. I'd love you to air some of my videos for me, because obviously that's a bit more exposure as well for the music. So
okay. Well, why don't we talk about this video we're just about getting ready to see here? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I'm actually re-releasing the song. As it was done in 2015, and you can buy it still on iTunes under I'll Accept the Rose, Mary K. Burke. It'd be great if some people can go and buy it. It's only £1 or something. And the video at the time that I made for it is not really suitable for it just now, and so I've put that one down. And I'm quite a nervous person, really, and I hate seeing myself on videos and things, but I was approached by these two producers who I'm now working with, and they, I think, get it with me, and have done a very, very good job of producing the video, and it was just great fun working with them. And they will continue now to work with me, and fingers crossed, I think we're going to be doing some more really good stuff. So I think that's very important to get to work with the right people. And I also lost my very good friend and manager, Jim Kerr, on February. He died very suddenly, and it was the day that we were going to have this video recorded, and at the time it had to be postponed. But he was so excited about this song, and said that I think that song could really do a lot for you. So obviously the shock of Jim passing away so suddenly had quite an impact on me, and I left my radio show that I'd been doing for 10 years at Celtic Music Radio, and just didn't feel like really doing much at all. But with the encouragement of Paul and Nikita, I've done it, and I'm so pleased, and I'm so thankful to them for getting this out. And that will spur me on now to do a song of my own for the next video.
Okay, well, we're going to watch that in just a moment, but I want to thank you again, Mary, for coming out. We'd love to have you back sometime if you ever get
I'd love to come back, and it was absolutely great to chat to you. And I see you all the time at the Country Twist show and the wee chat room in there. So I don't think I'm ignoring you. I'm just most of the time really busy. I think people think I just sit at the computer all the time, but I don't. And but for any folks out there, you know, this is a great show. It's great what you're doing, Paul, and I salute you for that, because you're a bit like myself in that respect. So well done to you, and we need more people like you out there in this business.
Well, I appreciate again the kind words, Mary. You really made my day by saying that.
And I appreciate you having me on here as your guest. It's been lovely to speak to you in person.
All right, we'll get to that song, and again, that's called "I'll Accept This Rose." And
no, it's called "I'll Accept the Rose." And
I'll accept the rose.
By Rita McNeil, but I don't know who actually wrote it. I've researched and tried to find out who, but I know I'm the only other person apart from Rita McNeil that's recorded it. So if you like it, folks, please share it on, and look out for the next video, and hopefully you'll get me back for that one, Paul.
Okay. All right, so here is the video right here on Paul Mash TV, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm so afraid of losing you. I don't know how I'm holding you. I can't believe you love me after all of this time. For you're the kind to look up to. I know you say that of me too, and of all the miles I've walked with you, I'm glad I'm walking now. So I'll accept the rose tonight, the one you gave with so much love, taking all the fear inside, and right before my very eyes, you've turned it into love. I know the way you look at me, there's never any doubt it seems. You stop my heart from beating by the way you speak. And in this world where love grows cold and broken dreams are made to hold, I pray I may never know a day without your love. So I'll accept the rose tonight, the one you gave with so much love, taking all the fear inside, and right before my very eyes, you've turned it into love. So I'll accept the rose tonight, the one you gave with so much love, taking all the fear inside. tonight, the one you gave with so much love. You've taken all